Okay, good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Okay, I know I've done billions of YouTube related videos, but I just feel like jumping on the make a video on why we missed the old YouTube bandwagon. You know, I like Sean's version and I like Steve's version. You know, you know Steve as Louis Heat 96. I can't remember Sean's username, but it's Sean something 93. You know, they both make rants, which I enjoy, and I also enjoyed their I miss the old YouTube videos. I'm not sure if my other friends who make rants do these videos. You know, Dale, Blake, Tyrese. But I do know Sean and DeWeet is Heat 96 made them for sure. And, you know, they make a lot of videos that, you know, that make me want to and also make videos, also make my versions, you know, because I agree with a lot of their rants and I enjoy a lot of their rants. So, yeah. Now, I also want to talk about some of the good changes that YouTube has done over the past 8 years or so. Because as much as we don't like to admit it, YouTube has also made some positive changes. It's just that we often overlook those positive changes because, like, 95% of the changes that YouTube has made over the years have been negative. So I do want to talk about those before we get into the main topic of this video. So yeah. One of the things that I'm really freaking glad that YouTube got rid of was CAPTCHAs. Freaking CAPTCHAs. Now, if you were, like, on YouTube, like, you know, from, like, I can't remember exactly when they got rid of them. I think it was sometime in 2012 or 2013. Which I first joined YouTube in 2011 on my very, very, very first channel, which I still have up. But yeah, you know, I'm sure you guys know what, if you don't know what CAPTCHAs are, like, or, you know, if you've never heard the word but you've, you know, you know how YouTube, like, would make you, like, type in, like, these different shaped letters, and then, like, they were nearly illegible. Like, you could hardly read them. Like, I can bring up an example on my computer. I forgot what it stands for. Like, hold on, I'm gonna look that up as well. Right after I show you what I mean. All right. Okay. Here's a funny one too. I don't know if you can see that. I'm sorry if you can't really see that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to... I can't really see because, like, when I put my camera... When I'm, like, filming my computer screen, the back of the phone is facing me, so I can't see, like, where I'm holding the camera, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's basically those different shaped letters that you have to type. Where's the... Okay, here's the funny one. You see these crazy-ass different shaped letters, like... I don't even know what some of those are, okay? There's an M, an O, a U, an S. Like, is that a U, or is that, like... Is that a U? Or is that, like, two I's? Or is that, like, an I and an L? Like, you can't freaking tell what... they are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I misplaced my camera. If I, you know, if I didn't film it right. Like, I have a hard time placing my camera correctly, like when I'm trying to film my computer screen. When I'm filming myself, it's normal because I have the front of the phone facing me, but like when I need to film my computer screen to show you guys, I have the back of the phone facing me, so I can't tell where I'm placing where I'm like filming it. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, and it stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart. That's what CAPTCHA stands for. And it would be so freaking annoying because sorry about that. Because, like, you know, sometimes like they'll give you like a group of letters that weren't hard, but some of them were just like freaking insane, and like you had to keep trying and 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 keep trying. Okay, and I heard the reason why they do that is, you know, to make sure you're not a spam bot or whatever. And that's all well and good, but first of all, you don't need to do that. You don't need... Oh, sorry. When I move my mouse, it causes my computer to turn back on. I like to have it on sleep mode when I'm making a video. I don't have that light flashing, but... Anyway, I'm getting off track. I do this a lot. I'm sorry, guys, but... YouTube does not need to do this every freaking other comment we post, you know. First of all. And they only need to, like, do it, like, when we first sign up for like, you know, when we first create an account, like, when it's asking you to put your information in a lot, it'll have a CAPTCHA, you know. That's fine. And second of all, do something that, you know, give us something that's not freaking borderline illegible. Like, luckily, I hardly see those crazy letters mashed together captchas anymore. Like, you know, thankfully, most, if not all, captchas are very easy nowadays. Like, usually the letters are like legible, you know, and sometimes it'll be like picture captchas. Like, it'll have like these pictures, and then it'll be like, okay, select all the pictures of traffic lights. So you'd have to like click all the pictures of like traffic lights and stuff, you know. That's fine, but yeah, that's one good thing that YouTube did. That is one good move that YouTube did, was getting rid of those shitty ass captchas. Another good thing that YouTube did was remove the character limit. Now, I don't know if you guys remember this, but a while back, YouTube used to have a character limit for comments. And if I remember correctly, it was 500 characters. You know, which is bullshit. Like, you know, usually I don't have to post a comment that, like, exceeds that length, you know. But there are times where, like, I do, like, you know, once in a while, like, there are times where I do have a lot to say, and that contains more than 500 characters. So yeah, so that is another good move by YouTube, because, like, believe it or not, sometimes we do need to post long comments, like, because sometimes we just have a lot to say, or, you know. So yeah, like I said, usually, you know, for the most part, we don't need to post comments that long, but, like, at the same time, it can still be pretty useful. And I have, and I believe I do remember a few times getting frustrated, because back in the day, because my comment exceeded the 500 character limit. So that's another good thing. And the last good thing that one of the other good changes YouTube made that I can think of is by adding the edit button. Used to, you couldn't edit comments. You know, if you had to, if you made a mistake, you could not edit it. Like, I mean, you could copy and paste it, but it's a lot more convenient to just edit it. Especially when you're on the phone. Like, it's a much more pain in the ass to copy and paste from a phone than it is on a computer. So yeah, that's another good thing, was the edit feature. And some of these were basic things too. Like, YouTube did not need to have a CAPTCHA every few times we posted a comment. When we sign up is fine, but like I said, it didn't have to be all these crazy shaped letters, and it didn't have to, like, be like every freaking few comments. Like, it just needed to be like when we created a channel, and, you know, something that's not so hard to figure out, you know, like whether it's a code that's actually legible, or that picture capture that, sites use nowadays. Picture captures. So yeah, but on to the main topic of this video. The shitty changes that YouTube has made. Whether they've gotten rid of these or they have added these, whatever. One of the main things I miss about YouTube before March 2012 came was the beta channels. This probably comes as no surprise. We all love these channels, like it was so much more fun to customize your channel, You got to choose different fonts, you got to choose like a color scheme for your channel, you got to choose a background, you got to have these certain preferences. You really got to express your individuality on your channel, because it was just so much more customizable back in the day than it is now. Heck, it was fun just going on different channels and seeing how much they are different from each other. Now all we have is a brief about section, a banner, and a profile picture. That doesn't really do much for me. I miss the beta channels where there was so much more customization that you could put into your channel. Second of all, the notification system was a lot better. There was an inbox, and the notification system was a lot better. If someone replied to your comment, or someone sent you a private message, it would tell you, I believe it would be on the left, it would show replies, notifications, inbox, something like that, and you would click on it, and all the unread stuff would be in bold and stuff, and you could just look at your comments from your inbox. You could in your personal messages. I believe you could also reply to them just from the inbox. And it was so much more convenient. Now we have this bell that doesn't even, a lot of the times, a lot of times when someone posts a comment, it doesn't even notify me. And I'm sure this happens to a lot of you guys as well. And most of the time when I do get notified, the comment ends up getting deleted. That's another thing, is the glitches. Another thing I miss about the old YouTube is it was so much easier to communicate with each other. Everything was on one page, so it made it a lot easier for people to communicate with each other. Now, YouTube still does have comments, but a lot of if not most channels don't even have the discussion tab anymore, and a lot of people don't even, like, even if the channel does, a lot of people don't even bother because it's just not convenient enough for them, you know. They want everything to be on one page like it was back in the day. But now they make things a lot harder to access. Let's see. And of course we have the freaking COPPA one. Oh. This is probably the biggest one, probably. Oh my gosh. COPPA has brought YouTube down to its fucking knees. It has. Like, where do I even freaking begin? Like, I have ranted about this so freaking much. I get it. They want to protect kids. I understand that. I respect that. I comprehend that. But they are doing it in the wrong way. Like, seriously, if kids are not even supposed to be on this YouTube. They are supposed to, there is a sub-YouTube. YouTube Kids, you know. That's what kids should be watching. And that's where COPPA and the FTC should be making all these changes. Not on this YouTube. You know. Comments get disabled for no reason. Which is one of the most frustrating ones. I swear to God, like, every time I make a video about, or I even briefly mentioned comments getting disabled, my comments get disabled. Like, seriously, like, I'm like, let me tell, like, hell, I'm pretty sure they're gonna get disabled on this video. I bet you Jeff Bezos' net worth that my comments are gonna get disabled on this video. Like, you watch. Like, you know, and that's really stupid. Like, first of all, I set my videos to where they're not for kids. First of all, I think I said second of all, but I meant to say first of all. And second of all, I'm not even a minor. I am 22 years old. Third of all, there was this one video I made. I wasn't even filming myself. I was filming the computer screen, and I was exposing some of COPPA's stupidity, which I set to not for kids. And guess what? My comments got disabled on that one too. I tried to re-enable them, but guess what happened? They got, when I went on that video yesterday, I believe, they got disabled again. Like, seriously. Let us decide. If we feel like we need to disable our comments for whatever reason, then we will disable our comments. Like, I'm 22 years old. Like, I'm responsible. Like, if I feel like I need to disable my comments for whatever reason, I will do that. Which, as I've said a billion freaking times, the only time I will ever disable comments by choice is for my Q&A videos. Like, I recently brought that series back up. I've discussed this with you guys before, but if you're new to this channel, or if you haven't watched my other YouTube and COPPA related rants, the reason I disable the comments on those videos is because I don't want, I want people to only post questions on the most recent video. I don't want people to post questions on, oh, Shauna's Q&A number 1, and Shauna's Q&A number 2, and, Shauna's Q&A number 3, I want people to only post in the most recent one, because it makes things a lot easier for me. I don't want people posting, all over the place. I want to keep them all in one place. So, when I upload a new Q&A video, I disable the comments on the preceding one to prevent that from happening, and to make sure all the new questions are in one comment section, one video. That's the reason why I disable comments on my Q&A videos after I've uploaded a new one. But other than that, it's not me, guys, so please don't blame me. It's YouTube, it's COPPA, it's whoever the hell has control over this bullshit. But other than that, other than the Q&A, it's not me. Even though there's trolls, or, trolls and spammers around, we all have to deal with those types of people every now and then. But I don't even disable the comments because of those people. What I do is I block those people. So yeah. Another thing that... So yeah, and... certain features are not available to videos that are made for kids. Like adding it to your playlists, mini play, which is bullshit. I believe, sometimes you can't even like or dislike a video, which is bullshit. So yeah. I'm really sorry if you hear any noise in the background. It's a little breezy outside. So yeah. Okay. I lost my train of thought. But yeah. Oh yeah. Another thing is YouTube or COPPA sometimes marks videos for kids that are not for kids. That's actually why I made a COPPA exposure video a few days ago. It was a SpongeBob edit. I played the first few seconds for you, and then I showed that certain features were disabled. So yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, it's the uploader who decides whether it's for kids or not. No, that's not always the case. Sometimes YouTube or COPPA will do it. And hell, I would know because on my very, very, very old channel that hasn't even been touched since January 2015. Like, I would sometimes go on my old channel for old time's sakes, and and a lot of my videos got targeted as for kids. Made for kids. So, yeah. It's not always the uploader, Sometimes it's YouTube or COPPA as well. Another thing is censorship. Which it makes it a lot harder for YouTubers to make money. I remember Super Mario Logan. He had to move channels twice because his original channel, Super Mario Logan, got demonetized. Then Super Luigi Logan got demonetized. So then he had to move again to Super Bowser Logan. And I also heard that censorship could be the reason why everyone's liked playlists are now in private, and why comments get deleted for no reason as well. I want my liked videos to be on public, and I know a lot of other people want their liked videos to be on public as well. It's a good way to share videos, basically. Like, I want people to be able to go to my videos and kind of find out what I like to watch, and I like to do the same. I like to go on my friends' videos and see what type of videos they like, and see if some of my videos are in there. It's a fun way to kind of explore other people's tastes and see who all like their videos. And as for the comments getting deleted, some if it's a spam comment or a hate comment, I get it. But there are comments that get deleted that aren't even bad. Sometimes, for example, great video, or I agree, or even comments that have more detail will sometimes get deleted. So yeah. Look, I get it. Websites need to change to make money. But they need to change in ways that will benefit people. They need to make good changes to these websites, not bad ones. They need to take away bullshit that everyone hates and add features that everyone will like. Not the other way around. Like I said, YouTube did do 3 things right by number 1, getting rid of CAPTCHAs. Number 2, getting rid of the character limit. And number 3, adding an edit button for comments. But all the other changes are pretty much bullshit. there are probably more things that I miss about the old YouTube and things that I hate about the current YouTube, but I just can't think of them right now. Plus, I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna end it here. Bye, guys.